chairman JL Properties na ne year Mami Ama Abrefi Lindsay, CEO of Beauty Plus. Na Wednesday Kokrokoo chief patron, dynamic chief patron. Oh yeah, Honorable Minister Nukrumi. Na if you come and say if you are Mabo, na again. Yeja Mami Evament. One of the most dynamic chief directors at Wabawo Ministry of Finance. Mami Evament and a be in Chako, Yamisha, Yamumbo, by Nabuagana Manmo.
Amen.
Na Manzazo.
Ade.
Usanga kira Uncle Mwachi. Uncle Mwachi, me who
na mese menda nyankopon asise nyankopon ma ba jo momo moacha mejidu kwade mejidu momo fa ye yina ndase mewurade nyankopon
mete uyari moachi no mu
moachi ayi
moachi
yo nja na be hu mane mo ba oye nyame na ma ehu mo wa boy yan ban nende asensu boachi wetu mo aye yan kwana Oma nsuto a ye line o kwa gudu kaswe inde fom hwi
nzange muachi
anga kwame na wo
yo
anga kwame
muacha ya minu kakaba na ya kesi waje wodan
na
waje wodan
onye mehwe
enti na me bede mo ko ho
za te funo ngo no nyamu na sacha
odan no so hu akan yi odan
na bi pato menya kan ni
na bi
na tuma gade o waje mo kotoko na
agalote aga now here
yangu bona adumo jana ye inganize
amen na me boss man
that's right
me boss ni ha enti dia kan dia bullion and dem nja dia kan nyina
da boss
aga ga na maji
aga
akwa what to say
aduma anabe yaso ni aso
finfin man do mofo
aduma ai abuya odigbo ihe ma ihe nyina ye pepema mboja rizifo na san wo hemu ye adum won so pempem a o manto no mu anepe aduma oda ye ni wiazamba won so won sa kan da
ede ya me ase
na mama Mr. Kwam na de Dr. Bawumia edom dudu wo bochempi mo zizi nechi wo fi
alote
because from constituency to constituency you don't in their thousands
alote oyeza nyame ahisha ato
oye number 1 intira
ebibia nyame sese impe bia oyin ma he ebibia epio impio Opeyin Rollins oditu no the bay no bay the bay nsesana wa the nsesema ba oye ma nsesamba ya san ya jiko democracy na so san bebe yi fi ho no the soja ho den the shema amfidu bi akon ansa no the oman resian akọ democracy bi o a what pray me ne kweku orite more catch him na kwamna it's not that he decided nhu a what kwen on mine mumba what kwen yes an hechi ye do kro ye kemam kabi mo the town don't fe awotwe ye pio or a particular period a particular epoch na we yin ma he onu de na de be yin embibi so gbe mehu de owura kufuo na yim abenyam mehu de nyame na nyiwa abada no do nti sekeka de ba alote ma obi dwunu ho a on tasen na ma nyame onam na kwado wa yehin sesia se hwembe ya yo ma president Kufo da no owura ba omia wo UPSA ogina simpindo mode na no kasa de tugwa oye bold solutions chade hu de adwen mu do epo akasa oyi de to one president Kufo na asem kan de ba omia ye man of destiny ato meche na onye hunam ne moja no yi chair president Kufo oye nyame no sunsun no yi chair na se edetoto nde mipa hwo a we yi ho ana wodi wanyi ma ba we gina ho de wo pede wodi oman na nyim oman be me yewo ena hia ndama ma ya ba pede ya ba twembo kwa oman be nya gina pa gina ema oman ya fatampapa efura said wina tutu ho a ehu de president Kufo ne a man of destiny no kan wan kan keke nsi be maboko bia da nsuma bi ya me nsuma bi wo papa no do nti edwa amanfo donen aye na ginachi keke na sa ehwa alotenya na bia na ntase ni nyina ko we de mbiri a ye wo mi na mo wo hanyim oyo bia Nyankopon esese nsronko a no nsroma atono do nti se bisa asam de na papa be moboko biara do de boko wo fa na gomo central hwedom bubu nkuma wo buije do se do de boko wo fa na aguna west aguna east baby mo ko biara hwe mo ko pe mu wo winiba ne dausa ne nansa chede obi nya
ebegede nkran
nya baby mpa na de wuni asi
ebegede nkran
nya baby na de wuni asi
nkran
enti emi mo hwe a me jechira mo hwe a me so a man of destiny onye hunam na mboja na oyi che president Kufo nya me ni sunsum nti pem a ye wo manyim na nim de ye bodu wo no ya ka ho asama me dinka ma tafere ho ana nyame yankɔ na yamfa nkɔ yankɔ na wonko balloting won hwɛ positions a yɛbɛda obi bakere oyize onyahwe oye bibi so onyahwe ana no nche wonje ma electoral commission na ankasa nhyehyɛ
na kan
so onyahwe balloting ewurade wo bɔ numramu dom kwa wie na ata no kwampo wanto ballot
so what do balloting dey na to asufri ho
awon e dey besha
ene to asufri balloting ho prego
eje ma to
meje ma to ma to
dey no ncho enjia
baby wa che duru no so
janga no kwa me gwan abedo ye fa no comedies
eti se comedian sana
na
wesikwem
baby wa comedy duru dey wesikwem to dey simuni yenko why but before that ne yenu aba adwa ohene yire adwa prebi awo hello fm Kumasi adwa ene eye wawoda enti ma adwa ya mautinkwa happy birthday to you ohene yire adwa prebi of hello fm Kumasi ango yenko
yo no mama mfa kweku nka hwan na menchi akweku anape kweku be hye biara be se bosumuku ni wasi hye coded location bi entum ho de don ahye ho na coded location sa waso oguhia do nta pe mkweku mamincho na musumo mfama no nka hwan antiva anape yimdai live patron retain chewa na pe nana moko pre mi de eda no ifida anan ifida
fiara
electoral commission ne hyehyɛ ɔyin de so ogbu emuto emre no so mo ogbu emuto de enwa oya amanyaku ya wono mra ho political parties act political parties in oche de mremin wo hu ekwan anatum a woyi binum si ho de won to ho do aba de oye mpesuado ana oyo mamuni yara da yentum political parties in ye de Ebakrede ibinum risu what they want to aba mo ho for district assembly elections. Ono mbran omakwan. Ye yo no a they want to do aba wo mpeso do no yin omamuni ara. Political parties. Mbran me akwan de ye dam. Electoral Commission ogbe mu to the origin nominations no na in the nwa amanyeku mudi mu enwa asem yi ho a omamuni yara wodi mu anu woda mu anu na mpeso do so wogina ho ma wato ho do aba na o man tum ye da hye won san won famre lada intentamara enche usually in opposition mu na mu yin hwe ya enche mo won mir yeah, Nana, from the one I want you pay, oh yeah, as far back as May 2023. Tentrawa and Shade, or with Jumebi, he is not showing any sense of agency. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Na independence day attack keke so e.
Ne papa no the man.
I say, why you not to Facebook direct?
Enti for etefo amute. The entire mark on habo kwam na danka na breaking no. Monjo ne on Facebook.
Na ma ide.
Na nkroma na nkaza o declare independence. No. Me ya sure say.
Oh, attack kaka.
Nkroma dey do say.
Ile kumane do she iba ode bo ba etana on na kwabra wa sha batene
ne papa za.
Anyway, I go kwabra to asuma me.
Peter bomba na tanta me to Facebook no ko YouTube na ka YouTube nya ma ho a wo hwe wonya gwa wo hwe na ya wuti ya tumi ahwe che yu wo ha no ke so ho entina na ma mecha na obi a wo yi na yi afi antwomi
na ko ye adwuma nko mebo wo amane
nana
papa sebi adwuma na o ye nya wo na se so obo amane
nti no wo ni twafo obi adwuma you show a sense of agency it's there ma bobo mo ho ma siesie mo ho ma ye krado asumuje na epira opire ma wakoto no do aba wo afia etwemi esuso kitaba bo som do otodo se do ba so se e show she no party mo wokọ kayidi na na azin de oyina de obaje fans nana ma ibo tutuwa na mu afan ona manfo bo hu de ampa papa ode yimbra ba papa hu de sesi ade no keka ho no okoso wa ye kadu de adwuma oda ho de ye pere ye de she obinsa Ghana yinsan why card do proye we by 7-8 months later and sana yeyi Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia na yeyi in November he hit the ground running yabu nkutusi ba for afufu mu yan February onyo man nyina kase nitu mo po akasa bold solutions na monu orichiro man de message samo ma e krado emi na migina ho ma ndama the future of this country na nyimpa woto abama ne na yehu hwe ya oyen onu po no no pa che de se na mimpangu ma moto abama ma aya wo mam oye da wo fa no honeymoon me kebe ta sam do o mam honeymoon o man payin na bebedi a sha siri bi se honeymoon wala nka se nya da botuma akonfa wotwo anan a se ye boyan wu musu koto abama wa no chere ye wi ye togua enye na ye to abama on ye wi ye togua so na enyi nkunta biara eziri bebubu a che he enfia na nsa nya me boyan da chere abansam aboyan musu ma ye kokoto mo wa enfia na ni ya da bebubu nkunta da che na ebu nkunta da che mi nani na post na what sound man honeymoon fankan na ama pain dadan said the two man ba omiam wa ya between the two one is showing a sense of agency onu na say ejumawura na say repair potential employees certain qualities suba bi oda wo che ansa na the wejuma da shansa this country must now be in the position to choose between the two. One who has shown a sense of agency. No. Mama keke si na. Ye boy Electoral Commission boy or your nomination see. Ya akọ hwe bibiara. Ye na the crop first. Moved around the entire country to be able to get the documentations in place. This support. Ya the crop first. Ya the crop first we and sana binum torture da sana oya wo fa na President Mama NDC or the chirkra slow sluggish lukewarm attitude and sana what does it call nana ensesa no chede say ya de kodamu wi a e do to do son bonya bosom mumu bosom na ye boto aba na dodo a wada kwan o da wo yan hihye na wa hwe oye pepe na ya di yan se betim do kata na ya di yan se betim do na ya to aban baby mo bia bada ya men charge Electoral Commission ordinary nomination period the be yin na what's say dodo say 25 or say 26 or say
no we 39
39 no go band what the kind of to ho document mu hwehwɛ mu na pi wo qualify oyeye enti enwa na wodi mu a wogi won na do a Electoral Commission gi ho tumin akayedo e baasa edu e baasa enti da me no de kata na yedi yense betim do a che de owura bawomia na ye pen ada wo hyehyɛ na wo hyehyɛ so a wo hyehyɛ no pre two step process what din kai yi oya ballota oba change power do din kai yi first ballot no che da ihe no de yi first number 1 ihe no de yi ballot na which is the final thing ihe no de yi first oya mecha MPP na yesa kai bio na ya san ye kai 1 a che da impado basan owura bawomia prem na pay wo tem ballot paper nso wo di hye wonse ma ekọ mo di kan wana abrabo mu sare bobra enka pede be di kan school a yakware so bo we he yi a owa di kan empre na risa owa di kan emirika na ruta owa di kan at the ton is on way number 1 adibia ne papa oni mo di kan ne papa no ye keke nana on ye keke on ye share accident na coincidence on ye dam on ye nyame ne hihye ina nyame de bo oman oribunya ebia or kasa kire ye akeda akukọ say yiku ni fima enkali na akukọ ni sanchen afrafa ni binim yiku ni fiwa enkali na akeda akukọ ni sanchen afrafa ni binim nwura nkoten enti ma owo yanyimi edo otodu eson ekọ oye polling station hwa ekoto abana menna eti mangasim go maritem menna eti kotokra ba go maritem so what the ballot paper ni hye unsema nyame a kire okwan ne dada obo ade bo ni wiade ono onyim mo wo okina anye yenyim wa che de ba san mo di kan onu na mi manwa nyame manwa wano do nti se okita wa mo di kan na hwe bebia ekona na do nsa de atim na my baby saying that na adakura nti no ya den see call back into our balloting processes and where parties were placed eko 1992 eba 1996 eba 2000 2004 I don't know whether at any one point in time we have had as many as 13. Kabila. Kabila was a general secretary there.
Oh, yeah,
Bida. 13 presidential candidates.
It's a long list.
Long list. And then no long list in Moyen. Only there. My was 6 member or 6 presidential candidate ballot paper. On po. Your political party be or rejected an sport ballot. I think sport ballot rather. Daba one was the third. Bia enum awu emi makabila alote na ba for kan enum no ebohu na third party be prema ofen sport ballot party na nkani ya we hu egwechi about 5 or 6 say ayekese 13 na 13 so ehwe ma NDC wada ehwe colors NDP the NDP da no slow sadase won so wo green na wo fa na ai pepe se gumo sade ade na gum da no so ana gum da na ase enti sai ehwe colors na so nku papa bia anyimo even where the ballot paper has about 5 or 6 names, it's a different matter. No 13, no offer from Akaya Swancha, Akukon Swancha, offer from Nibinum, Akaya Uralina from war. And see, Nana, or your clearest advantage. Na advantage you so on yet up by Akake. Yan the Mina, Yedi home. Oyada nyami ori cherutum desa marankasa obada mubo mu wiade mubo Ghana dodo a wode won ho abe sami woto oye scale do a nya obotum ahwe moman ya gire ye nya obotum ahwe moman ya konanyim ayi mo dikan modobe yo dikan Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia odikan sonko kra ebi no message I was say what the ballot paper no more kronaka CCC ka jona kan 1 2 3 okoto abeno ma me no we krase man no owo ayigom okoto aben also what the ballot paper no na on ya 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 na
anka kwa amena
me catch road there madam video see onye nyimpa onye honam onye mboja onye nyame susum nyakopon dam kwando onye manyi kasa oye da orebo hia kokko that is the way we must go as a country temen kan tintin biteta ba samai de we na ma hedada oye owura ba omia MPP ya men charge so it goes with all the parliamentary candidates 276 Nina bia the first enti sebisa oya balloting Electoral Commission political parties go see that if they sebisa ma nana na makakraba mo wo maka wo hwen na wada wo masre dem wo nhembi enti mamenyi second one no mfon kan prakuna mko na minjem mfama owura aloto Jacobs is masre mensuro masre ma pacho kra wada room ai mamenyi film ya NDC meeting with CSOs and calls for forensic audit na oya democracy hub nana constitution ai kwabena so ba odene de ba yellow one moso medini
ame mango school nzimi nyibi
ancha wo zo phone ni do nana constitution ayim brakui na yedi buman anu no kire de ye yimpan engineer or what the more my friend right no ya Ghana man no boy the man impa right on ya ababi no boy the man impa right on ya one what constitution na what boy what the man impa right na fa bring there impa bia wo wiade mo ya impa or ya engineer or what the more enti constitution so what you on we there oya da owo manyimpa bia wiade afan anane nyina se yimpa nkoti da oya nhihye owo da won saka constitution so ehundam mo de dam right nyina da beham mo wi anu po wentwa eko oya article 33.5 na ase even though ya wada ya ka wo oya mbrakunni mu sa right fufuru bi wo ho a yan kan wo mbrakunni mu no safata de kamam ka bi constitutional governance o safata constitution auditum it's even those which have not been expressly captured in the constitution cheddar for as long as they are valid under a constitutional democracy. You do to do your right. My me right to associate, right to demonstrate, or your human right, or your Ghanaian right, human right, or your da impande or homo. And see, sir, Nana, them that no mubomabado. Baya sabusume sion sa de mutu anamo da kwan oya football manyanga se yesu so ya ifia kasebo na black and white television ko ya kwa so wa pon 3 o'clock there about ni ya ajeje ntokurachi ya hwa black and white football Ghana football ne fefe na ne da da membre ni nyina na se sia be maye kodu na waji yansam na ya Ghana yi mapa na se wonwo bubu a ya kwan o football ofado nso wo na ho a mogitum mo yo ya kire de ya kire ya fe ha so de ekwan a wo de football na mdo ya gitum ye your right to demonstrate, right to free expression constitution auditum it's mo ya fe kama na seba oya right here the rights do not stand alone. Call article 41 I say the exercise and enjoyment of rights and freedoms is inseparable. It's inseparable from the performance of duties and obligations. And accordingly, it shall be the duty of every citizen. Now, more you on him or in relation to.
Anti no to magazine go making.
And you tell you more can buffo. We are much.
11 clauses. That article.
That's right.
11 clauses there.
That's right.
Every Ghanaian must read it.
Yes. It's it. Nana.
41.
Sir, Mamafa, say what point are you related to one from democracy hub? Shedi, also to respect, also it shall be the duty of every citizen to respect the rights, freedoms, and legitimate interests of others. It shall be your duty. And generally to refrain from doing acts detrimental to the welfare of other persons. Say you did if you are. Call F, to protect and preserve public property and expose and combat misuse and waste of public funds and property. The last point. Go to I. To cooperate with lawful agencies in the maintenance of law and order. Nida, I was listening to some proposition here the people decide to embark on a demonstration and display an act of lunacy. Okay? And we are being told, the proposition is that the main cause why they went to the street. My goodness. Nana, sir, Yebubu or my damade. It belongs to a certain cause. And see, why a demonstration? Na demonstration, what for don't know why you're lawless. The Mamakai Moi. Man yadi biara, odi oha, odi babra wunyanku. Wunyanku so ne de, hwede ayama, no so ne sabakana de. You decide that a political party, registered political party, ne billboards, a demonstration. Nana, you decide to break them down, destroy them. You decide there is a demonstration. It's a choir, a manful, what's one number, what you call Juma, what you call Hofie, a choir, a manful, one number, what you call Ayarsa, and I'm told it's on the media whether that has been authenticated or not. There were Smenia in the work 37. Aquakaja. Yes,
about 10 people.
Nana, there is a demonstration. Akafa mbaba, akafa dressing, akasaka say a block coin. And the proposition is that we should not be discussing this matter. We should rather focus on why they went to the street. But who tells you that what they said was driving them to the street was what drove them to the street? Who tells you? What drove them to the street is what we saw. It's the conduct. Nana, there is a demonstration. Sebio Benyansa no woman. A positive for what boy na yahu bay. Kara, what do you juma? Alote, it's a demonstration. Na a Kokrokoo. Positive for car Niki. Netwe Mika na kotu ki na watching. Demonstration. If we had others go on this path, Nana. We had others go on this path, I cringe. I cringe. There, a beautiful say, hey, I will make a ye. In your so you were writing, in your so you onto the street and to do what we like. Nana, the steps which have been taken by the police to arrest these lawless young people, the law must go through the full hall and deal with them. These are the things that will precipitate this country onto the path of disorder. These are the things. Say I am for you from the mine. No man go by them and Kofuka people to market what the embrace wants them. No will try for man do.
And I know some we make a kind and as you see I'm a tiana measure SBB the X and I'm a sona a brand and mabo you moody matem say Mema Quaco can say Adam Bosse Yenina or mine.
Fantastic.
Yet you also mine.
Fantastic.
Usi bibin koyi obiatiasi obianka hwenkyere. You have that right to demonstrate. I have no problem about that. But when you threaten the very existence of the country, I have a problem with you.
Fantastic.
Say your demonstration ti obi yare ontimi nko hospital. West wa block kwan. Airborne football. Major road. It is not enough for you. Police car Ipac si ho. Wako tuki. Edimrika sa akwa tuki na twene. Wo si wait. My enka ho ase.
No, you have summed it up. And I'm saying that yesterday on this platform, There was a proposition. They or your SSCB, men for having Kodo. Amazing. Nana, that anybody would make such a proposition that we should rather be focusing on the things which took them there. Which are those things? The things which took them there were the things they exhibited. Na Makan, Mobo principal, my bado, Moba the Kobo IGP, na bado. It was in the face of extreme provocation. Extreme. Nana, every well-meaning Ghanaian Ibara, Ibenya video ni biashen. Just by watching the video, you get provoked. Every well-meaning Ghanaian, not any Ghanaian, every well-meaning Ghanaian. And for the police to contain themselves, to hold on in the face of this extreme provocation, I commend them highly. Mamuya Baya Dimitri Desi, the torture that you were exposed to. Probably because of the need. The young Kama Fiangos. I'm sure they are looking for a certain fame, and you deny them. Nechi Mamadi to Srebwa. Nana Oya NDC meeting with CSOs. Oh, check my card.
1 minute.
Maybe.
And it's from watch it. Because you've done approximately 36 minutes.
Me 36 minutes, Nana. Okay. They also have 30. Don't go.
No, they don't have 30.
Forensic audit. Nana, the solution lies in what their general secretary done. Okano 2015. As for electoral matters, the history and the occurrences and the acts, commissions of the Electoral Commission, the best man is Kabila. Nana, it is the law that guides the Electoral Commission on what it does, on what it must do. Electoral Commission won't go on musu. There were bibits there at that often forensic audit. The law doesn't capture it. Sarko Oya Abu Ramadan in the others and the Electoral Commission, a judgment in my Supreme Court judgment in my. But then BJSC, as he then was, or can clearly, the Electoral Commission into me yada on brim. But then BJSC, they can say all kind there. Ada onyim bremin Electoral Commission adi wadi bia wo ye biara oginambrado na so onyim brema onye za Electoral Commission botum waye. The call for forensic audit is not part of the constitutional instrument that guides the operations of the Electoral Commission relative to voters register. Mambama nfensia
medase papa anka kwa na danka e na hotel nka mamema Dr. Kabila Akwaba na femi nko ankla loti ho doc Akwaba
ya nua the cardinal
na ho te sei
me na no se
sire wenya
na cardinal
yes sir
ai weekend me ko fie
okay
me ko kintampo na yenya ye e wo ho ntumi ma yabusuafo nyina yakọ na me na madam fo ye nua Carlos von Brazil we are coffee as we were celebrating the man Osajefo you did well midase nyaminshira cardinal opoza me kasaja ankalutiana
bacho da be meko ankalutu asan mabazo anglo
masima no ba me de bete
fate anglo me wone ma kese be ye miensa na wo mi table no so under Galamsey there is Democracy Hub. And then election 2024 and matters arising, balloting, qualification and disqualification. But on the meeting,
how PNP activists in Timothy from Saturday was Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Day. Any year any holiday no Monday. No. Nanya enra brother. In fear at the 9
celebration of Dr. Hilary
Lima. You didn't see Adieso. And I said, didn't see a Banyano so said Ghana Mampani. Na some or minor ene bere aya man ho kwan PNDC therefore ya etwa na mamuo papa na obu so ya no ye man nyense na wo se me ebi nsi biom se de dodo no adwen beko no se ye pinso ye pinso ho na ye nko kopim se bere no beso na nsache be ba aba na Dr. Liman Kansembi or say we should remember that no one else owes us our living obra ni warabo na say yan kasa yama ya ni anku ye ho a and then one of the newspapers front page or say Zambia petroleum unit as de be omo bagana e ba be sua bibi e wo National Petroleum Authority ho ye wo bibi ka ye wo bibi ye and no matter how long the night stays, no, the sun will rise again. Me that's it.
Yo, Nana Yagasi,
Papa,
Lemani campaign team Namakaho.
That's right.
Oh dear,
may he rest in peace.
oh,
Yeah, treatment. I had my Dr. Hila Leman. Yawa. Onye binyo. Onye binya.
That's the boy has written on it.
Onye binyi. Yeah, mokoni fiopo. I cried.
Yeah.
No attention in where is it? If you got him, just a simple house.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about
business. Yes, you know.
Kabla atwe we no onim kakra.
Ni yo ye tie and die na nika kan wona azi.
You question no. PNDC.
Na me funny crazy.
Great man.
Now what say there about the state of emergency? Yeah, or declare state of emergency on Yejuma. I want to repeat it. Any declaration of state emergency or Galamsey areas on Yejuma. Galamsey will take you route on here no. And look at what politicians are saying and talking about Galamsey. Just everybody wants a favor. The Unkofa Ugu Galamsey pit in over 2 months. Obi, our friend Nana Akufo-Addo, or your president Ujine, painting. There was a knitting, Negua, or to her. We were making fun of President Nana Akufo-Addo. Instead of supporting Nana Akufo-Addo as Ghanaians. The politics here condemning this, that, we go do campaign time here, there, Munye, Yabamamoye, Odulusu, a whole lot of constituencies. Was on the glass of women. Nana men yet. Don't do it. I didn't. Well, in that the was supporting. Mr. There, organized labor and other unions now. It was a demonstration now. You go demonstration in Accra. Accra wa ye Galamsey won grano. There's no Galamsey pit in Accra.
But the essence of demonstration is to draw attention.
Essence of demonstration is when you demonstrate at those Galamsey pit areas.
There be antisa.
Antisa there.
Antisa. Batch antisa.
Look, no, they will not feel it.
Antisa.
Oh, then I jay.
Angle antisa.
You get the plaque. Obi bono.
Batch antisa.
Obi bono get the plaque. Obi say I was in a watch of plaque.
Antisa.
Also minim.
Anga antisa anko obi ntra Ghana enye.
What I'm saying is that
enka Palestinians.
An effective way of stopping Galamsey is for those who have decided to demonstrate to go to the Galamsey areas.
Not necessarily.
Demonstrate to the people who are in the pit.
Not necessarily.
Necessarily. Necessarily.
Not necessarily.
That will shake the foundation of this country there. Yes. You're gonna punya yemini there or there stop Galamsey. Onye wakabe 2 months and a half to elections. No demonstration I get there. We have made politics out of it. Until both NDC and MP before Galamsey, they've gone scot-free. That's what is happening in this country. But there, I think, oh yeah, Jema, yes, I have politics, hey, NDC, hey, MPP. The man is in the man, as I say, in the banana, we get there, one declare state of emergency. What may you doing here? if you want
to demonstration I find say Galamsey me anya
no, something should be done about it. The law. You see, Ghana, Yenzim Brado, in Jabinimu got demonstration, was as a binimu at the billboards Nazi. But I'm happy, your bubble. And see, I mean, Galamsey was that the state of emergency won't declare. Yeah, woman and gone and you want Gagasa. Means of business over. Look, thousands of youth are in this Galamsey business. Mr. Mekade in 1992 as campaign manager for a car, Menunuko Western region. You could do Takwa Atwambo Chapu bi or Mumbuzin on your spiritual churches. So, ye meet a dome or Chapu demo ne eti assassinasi Kokrokoo. What boy I would there. Wofene Chisela what you bo adi no we but ya no be arugwan
epia sorry them ho
1992 I'm talking about 1992 hey later on me see the boys I'm in wo pay wo one wo you there wo pay yango boni fie later on he say that wa apologize Osha say onyende
na say Galamsey ke too free from Kosoro no mo dey no too free from the
I don't know whether they want a way out. Na yedi hanu na yedi kansam na yewia ngasa so a ye kasa na so yensa hyehechi na ye gifi Galamsey fu ho corruption over Galamsey mun nti na Galamsey mun wenya enwin mo watre nti ya demonstration o state of emergency o women nyina organized labor CSOs women ya enter trotro mu na basim VIP mu yanko baby awaya Galamsey one and let us tell the people that look you are destroying our waters nana you ahum Mr. Committee ye boyo waka chodo yaza na bin mu aso waka chodo yaza wazo woditim yanyim binu mo o man ye bede ya kasa yanyim binu proper woya Galamsey o you anu abata ono wo condemn Galamsey nana yawo
Anglo-Rote
democracy hub free I share a lot of their videos. See them Article 41 of the Constitution. It gives every Ghanaian the human right, that right to demonstrate, to speak about anything that is evil, to say what is wrong in society, to say things that will help promote the well-being and the welfare of this country. That article doesn't stipulate there a demonstration ko bubu be boss and a police phone okay. But first let me commend Dr. Akufo-Dampare. Nana Yagasi. This man is extraordinary. Nah, when you have a weak political base, you will condemn Dampare. Oh, no, why you the menyame, na yambru on and I guess ya bro papa in various demonstrations, and every demonstration is geared towards elections. Shagana demonstration, political parties in CSOs work when it's about close to elections. Oh, Nina.
2009.
Oh, Mr.
Oh, no, it wasn't close. It was just after elections.
And if you after election and then you were opposing the election results.
No. We were not.
No, yeah, about it.
2009. I thought that in the Urifia.
Oh.
Every time I share my robot.
I thought any demonstration against Atamerson or a evil demonstration in the sight of God, it will work. Instead of 1 age man. But in Ghana, when it is close to elections, organized labor unions or one wobo chinkum ma woma abana kumotu there yaza ye na anya amanyana o jade ye botu etio nti every time you are close to elections you see numerous demonstrations ewa na mrenche against it was against Galamsey.
Any problem here?
Today, I'm again. Why you no one Ghana? Galamsey, if you know there were demonstration, what's it? A peace FM. The Vinuma demonstration. In Jawako, that quiet demonstration with placards. Today, a bit more high one. We get a placard. No, be someone there. Abazin no watch our placard. I say me I'm there. Mami yisi jimesa. Jordan Sati jimesa. Yisi jimesa. Obezo yum. Na azina watch all on Tasi. Yeah, we have that likes of people. Ina megede. Yen mo yen ejuma yenya ye kasha Independence Square do mo baby ane de steps na so a na ye church onyama mongofu mo zo go demonstration. It would have been so beautiful. The wire demonstration whatever it will end. At least you call on government. Our government will send a representative. One petition, but not to something that happened at 37. Was uncalled for. And then they will get police key. But the professionalism displayed, for the first time in Ghana police administration, police management, crisis management. Baby or baby P, where police are involved in brutalities. But he was it, Charlie, and you must all yejuma. Me a shoulder or adi drone no yejuma. And your police no drone. Now one big cameras. The cameras are one when you go to their TV studio. Yeah, they can compete with GBC. And say, Ewa, what you want for you? Inja, we know what to do. Kakra work a day. The one who have it, the one who have it. It's one of the best management, crisis management conducted by the police service. IGP Dr. Dampare. I had here Obi Bowichi and your boy in Pokundechi. This is what we want for Ghana. This is what we want for Ghana. There you manage it in such a way because some police in you too. Because they may have some kind of mentality be in the course of their demonstration. Yes, say they won't pray. Then you hear people rising up to say a whole lot of things. Oh, he from Jubilee has no more order. If he had no more order. BBNC, what did you want? Warriman one. Law. It is law that controls a nation and not individuals. In Managasa in ya jatum yadi yejuma or da somje or zoba. Nana
Angle
balloting. Yeah. Monsieur from A to Z. I was so much interested. I'm sure TV3.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. There were disappointments. I mean, when people turn around and come and oh, we are satisfied with this number. Wabwa. I mean, Modi, I'm not a numerologist. But at least my Bible can some numbers that are pristine.
Predestined?
Yeah, that are pristine and that are holy and that are righteous. Or yazo odaho.
Everything saying
1, 3, and 7.
and 8 and
1, 3, and 7 are pristine numbers which was involved in the creation of the heavens and the earth. 12 or your procreation. And procreation came about when God told Abraham, look into the skies, you see the stars in the heavens, I will make your generation like the stars of the heavens. Nti nita ne nana Adi Jacob has to come with the 12. Why you 13? No, my family is 13. Besiakro Kawa, why you 13? But it was settled around 12 that will procreate the Jewish nation to this day. But Monko or Horn has it. But there in some amount for there in Apollo Nina or Yanokwa. Empire wasn't number one, wasn't man or a Mac menu. Unless I didn't see him well. But I brent and all the no man. No, it were ye may wuni. And this also to honor or the nedari to that. I'm not there. Why I say you somebody? We saw it clearly. And I'm happy there. My next door neighbor see one baby in our crowd. Once who watch it to me there. There was no swapping of Norman Sibiala. It was clear. And I wish Dr. Bawumia well, number one. Oh yeah. The number one is the holiest.
Mate.
Because out of 1 comes 2, 3, and 4 and 5.
Reverend holiest prophet Bishop Alote Jacobs. Where we are now? I think I'll be.
Meeting Ganaba Manja, Mr. Bondu 20 minutes. The MI Gaza 33 minutes.
Sanamote, Amote Asie.
33 minutes.
What is
I want to move here and Zumbra.
Because there's a Kabila assumption about at least that man about 25 minutes.
Oh, Obenya. Disqualification of the aspirants. Bernard Mona sues EC. 6 reinstatement. Mona. What is written is written.
What is written?
What is written is that he will never be part of these elections. But I mean, I wish to see him in a more court.
Angalote.
Yes, sir.
Many Patricia Megashi Semimbisa will say, what was President Kufuor's place on the ballot in 2000?
I don't talk about where somebody is, but I'm talking about.
Uncle Alote has been with almost all political regimes in Ghana. This man, let's check him well.
I have seen these things on social media, but I mean, I've been with one political party, CPP.
Okay.
Na Captain Kojo Chikata, PV Obin, Ebotewa, and Don Tetega. Overcome, see some of us through at Austin for us to see how best
to go and put the CPP in the belly of.
In the belly, yeah.
Belly of.
The monk of Yewa. God should catch them and the cases should be upon them. But for the formation of the NDC, Brian Yabre, just because they want to bring Flight Lieutenant General Rawlings to power again, to appease him, and saying, Yanmi, in Kokrokoo or CPP, Nana Yagasi, we'll talk of the time, yeah, Bruwana, near CPP Nifim. The belly of the NDC. God should help them.
Dr. James Kwabena Bonfe Jr. Dr. Kabila.
Cardinal.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Me pese me sha say na me bisa say adenti ena ade a eye boni odi edin a enye boni din ekobata ho o kan Galamsey a o ti asese e kan Galamsey a eye gather them and sell ene etwa ntiasa asem a ye di hu nkomo ana ye pese ye kan wasem ne eye kwan boni a ye fa so etu efamu agudie illegal mining ye friend sa na yenya se ya mani adane ayira se edin no kra ye de ma no che se asem a ye kan no sebi ye ntiase papa medinema bi amane o
Doc,
I can tell you one more calls for dear Ben ye there state of emergency then I can tell you said a regime change agenda.
Simon,
I'm telling you. Date na what story na me de ma wono so. Date. I can say there should be a moratorium on mining in Ghana. Na yenye cost benefit analysis. Date no 2005. And I can tell you say before that date in November, yes, our press release no. Near di unkomo 2-3 years before. Ne binom me mame hana usu krantin ne papa Daniel usu krantin. No more di unkomo in the 90s. Akọ underground. Say di famu agudie kwan bone e yefa so atu. Na ehun sunsanso a aba so ne. Ne ye pese ye tu ase a. Let's go to the root of the matter. In Sona Niase no, and Shasienne. 2015 as a 2016, Ghana Health Service, Satan Professor Binka, and another ethical committee. No, your findings a catcher say the mining communities in Ghana no, and my one sexual reproductive systems problems about home, and member all area impotent. Nipa one munina, one high presence of metal presence.
Mercury in the
no, mercury metal the high presence of metal.
Okay.
Metal substances. Metallic substance. Magnesium no in their body system, their blood system. Can press conference. Who was listening? And when we talk about illegal mining, it is not perpetrated by only small scale miners. The big mining companies, some of them are involved. At the heart of this matter, the emergence of possible and potential warlords. There's some conveniently blame the president. It's convenient. Of course. Almost can be. Because if OJ assembly now now you forget. Say there are stakeholders other than the executive powers. And I say wielders of executive power now. Kadina Uber Swanina. Timide Zanko no ye dina ase media gruye oh no bia be kan de ope no ko. Me no penny Dr. Obri. I'm sorry I think it's with one of the CSIR institutions. Or setting up the Center for Health Impact Assessment. University of Cape Coast 2006. Koye research niama na ekoso. Environmental impact assessment. He went to do health impact assessment. The report is available. Conservation International. Forest Reserve. There were 26 new species unknown to science found in that forest reserve. We gave it out to be mined by a big mining company. Who is talking about it? There was even a royal cemetery. People went quiet. EPA, Ministry of Environment, they say a company be acquires spillage. Ama emwa e wonsuo mu river swapri. Ya dani fecal matter e dia kwakogum. Sabre no minia Dr. Manebo Amano a deputy minister to Shariaite. Ye fine company bi e mo untwaye. In the end what happened? And ye this has some income a. Ye nya say politicians be. Bonidi. I'm a politician. Now no me Chrome boy. Yan sasi bi e wono me wofanom. Ya see obi asori say o the minister be din alcohol. I want to fight it. Minister bi ansuma nipa no. Unknown to the state. They were entertaining this guy. Na ya dey me ya ne say sika no mo bodin 20,000 cedis. Omo bodin wo no 200 million. Now we su twa. In Bamboy, I'm talking about my own people entertaining people to engage in illegal mining. What is the verdict of the people on illegality? Ghana. And in common aye person ye di ye ni no kremu. Enya Now no, you see soja nibi by Cardinal to date. Major Mahama. Ni issue no.
Kao ya irami.
Police High Command.
Go.
Yana report no. Yana report no. Mame Francois. The make nyina say. The make nyina say. The make nyina say. To the extent say yen Ghana for yen to mu say enema bi ehu hia say ye ma eno na di anim kan ti say sika. We should not be defined by money. Me kitikiti you cry me you know. Na ye what their friend is kafin. And then who want to discriminate between ska? Obi ti show anim ka say wo the politics awaya no. Sebi what Jimmy unya hwim free mu na unde me pa free mu na me ayam adom edin pa eyese na ahunya and we are praying say onu nyame no ombo ye ho ban no ndi anim kadna nti eno no de meka fa ho ne say ye ni nkomo a ye de no kre na edi wonu ma omo for mu no ye mo won din ni entu ho anamo and I can tell you ahimfo adin se akase wo mu krom wo mu man amantem mansini wo mu primo obi antu fam agudi ho no obi ansi ho
ye won bi
we have seen examples like that entiade na baby de ho ya say no na wo se wo ye demonstration against illegal mining na sebi esese wo kai sanka lutasema na wo ka about the constitution no the right to demonstrate ends at where my right not to demonstrate begins. And to who are right say we demonstrate. Me so me were right say mean demonstrate. Wo de no esi babia me de hya ase. Say de me de esi babia wo de hya ase. And the other thing I was say we demonstration. Na no brother last week and na ye disability for conversations. Bra me bra. The whole of Accra have become a standstill because some political party edin wa kwa jisade mu wasi wo demonstration for I on register. If you also say a demonstration on illegal mining. And a kromo ye putim obi ko no biaba. The meti ne say nipa bi no ma na ye rush o mo de 147 on referral. And now so won nya access nti. Sebi wo ma twere wo mo nkwa. And then e be nya fi wi mu. Nti cardinal no mesre mampani say opese odi sankomo ebiomu a call all the stakeholders that no mo ye minister meeting say offer conversation on illegal mining omo ja big mining companies no and I say you can't get to the end of the matter if you don't invite them. The chamber of mines you have to invite them, the chiefs invite them, local communities, assemblymen, opinion leaders, frewomo and sorry churches, mosque, call them, youth. Na ye nyina ye nkodi nkomo. And I don't want these conversations to be held in Accra. Yenko miamia asade ikoso no. Ni enye no smaller group stakeholder engagement. The involvement of the people is critical. Nana ya mawie ho. Elections
2024.
Cardinal.
Kawira.
Bibi na watie.
Na obuku mama ma opoku nko ban ne mra ofufu.
Dabi. The constitution is make provisions.
Ba ku na tu that form no.
Cardinal.
As Kabila kan we pepe je ko ban ne bre no.
Aye minister kan sembi mpese misiso. Abato eye emraba. Enti udi abato ho nkomo a ese odi mra ene ye wonyina so. Oman yi nyame adom ye wa abakosem. Mesre wo mo epese ye kasafa Electoral Commission dwumadie ho no. Wo mo momode no mo nko kan abakosem kakra. Na ofenso so wo mo hwe babia ye free ani babia ya beduro. Na wo mo momode se emra Electoral Commission no di ye adwuma no. Wo me kan no won ate ase. Die di kan Electoral Commission yama mra no say onye sabi akwankyere emfiri obi aho agye se otia emra no a emra no batan kuro a friend Supreme Court no etimi tene no eno de mampani kura ya mfomso a Supreme Court etimi eden etene no. That's the only thing. But the EC is not subject to the control direction of anybody. Anna, we cry the me of us didn't get any man metias here.
Yeah, we.
Asoma me ba be kan. Ipac the man buy. Yes sir. 1992 political parties are can boycott parliamentary elections. Na koye one-sided parliament of 189 NDC MPs, NCP, any Egle, any Womaka no, Omunya base in Sieni Numbi, and 2 independent candidates. Me my girlfriend Abna Swan Gladys Kintampo. The first MP for Kintampo was elected as an independent candidate. And now, me mame Hawa Yakubu Ogide. And mammy, you are winning as independent candidates. Subsequently, now I John Achilo Obaye on the ticket of PNC, right? Or he was even first at independent. And Sana Obaye PNC. Cardinal. Yeah, later on was Johnny MPP. Come on, and Sana Oko. Nini na contest in Avrongo Central say. Now, Cardinal, according to me of us Edwin Ketiano, some parties no they didn't have a say in parliament. And the election issues also, as I say, you did almost some local parliament. And normal devices say, Electoral Commission devices say, to allow the other parties, our money representation of parliament, you know. So many say, our election issues munti, ye create inter-party advisory committee. And to show more, parties with minority stake in parliament, and I say outside parliament, omunti pa and ye Ipac. And he said, who was a kuimu? No, because I mean, call Ipac. There's a question mark. From the very day one, I almost set up Ipac, I think from 1993, Airbus in 94, so. Ipac no any electoral commission adwuma die ne say enye de Ipac be kan bia na ECD ya adwuma nti me kan wa hanmo. This is reform proposal 18 at page 20 of the only electoral reform committee report 2015 April.
VC crab day na will refer to yana sa committee na.
No, I get VC maybe no so.
Okay.
Me can Ipac as a body.
And what is the only electoral report in Nami Bisa? I just wanted
committee.
Okay.
VCRC mo de no na say an ad hoc committee bia or share a particular issue.
Okay.
This one it looked the holistic reform of the EC. They're a bit comprehensive and consolidated.
Okay.
Also, the Ipac mechanism is a unique tool that has served Ghana well. It has been resorted to iron out issues between the EC and its stakeholders, including political parties and CSOs. It also oils the cooperation between the EC and political parties that is required for the efficient discharge of the EC's mandate. Yet, because it is informal, the EC tends to ignore some concerns raised by Ipac when it finds it convenient to do so. And this Ipac
committee neka say.
Yeah, this is a committee report.
Okay.
Proposal ye say EC no enya da bia no tie the Ipac eka. And that's referring to this to show say obi a oye de say Ipac akoka asem EC mfa and as a political party being kwa EC mfa na asem no enya asem foforo. It's an allegation that a charge that exists. Now that notwithstanding, the proposal say in legislating, the committee came to this conclusion. The committee recommends that Ipac should not be legislated. However, by administrative then it goes on. Or say the EC needs to strengthen its relations with the political parties. They are the main stakeholders of the activities of the EC. Yet there is frequent friction in their relationship, which breeds suspicion. EC needs to solicit the cooperation of political parties to enhance the achievement of its objective without compromising its independence. This was the advice of the committee. Enti obia kokana sem. Na nyame adom. Nsemo a omo kan wasem about audit ne sane menyina. I see pen you. Mikuta minutes of Ipac 2016 February 19 March 18 2016 and April 14 2016
the minute miensa ni nyina so
2016
okay
as someone here can about voter register where's I use audit edit validate
forensic
use ni na
forensic so ka ho
forensic den ka ho
okay
eno me nimba bia on kofa ba no only free ba
okay
now Cardinal
Kavila
the confidence in the EC the Electoral Commission and in the Ipac ewa
okay
tie
meetie
Mr. Obiama submitted that Ipac was the best forum to discuss the issue talking about the voter register. He questioned why parties were not informed in setting up a committee, were not informed about setting up the VCRAC CRAB committee, which was an advisory committee, a steering committee, and it was in relation to voter register.
Okay.
He said the constitution did not allow the commission to share its authority with any other body, and mentioned that setting up a national election steering committee was tantamount to the commission subjecting itself to the control and direction of another body contrary to the constitution. Mr. Asiedun Ketia in his contribution to the subject said that having two bodies with no clearly defined roles could lead to conflict. Mr. Ofosampofo, on the other hand, entreated the commission to endeavor to carry the political parties along in all decisions it makes regarding the elections to ensure cooperation. He said informing blah blah blah. Then this is the most important part. Mr. Ward Blue cautioned members to be circumspect.
Ward Blue ananyo no.
Ward Blue, DPP.
DPP.
Nya papa na about you.
I about you say.
TN Ward Blue ana.
Caution members to be circumspect in the language they use in castigating the commission when they disagree with the actions it has taken. Cardinal, fast forward. Update on voter register. This was on March 18, 2016. Update on the voters register. The chairperson informed the meeting that the commission's position is that whatever auditing process will be selected must be collaborative, inclusive of all stakeholders, transparent, and within the remit of the law. Within the remit of the law. She said the commission is of the view that it will be better to have the limited registration exercise first and subsequently use the exhibition process to clean up the register. Use the exhibition process to clean up the register. Sabrina, there were allegations say minors were registered no mu. Omo munya Ghana for omo register no mu. Enti kwan ya na ye be fa so edia yi sa dipa eni se omu din wo mu nyina afi mu eye dey your friend exhibition. Na ti han mo.
Na osi fomba.
Eh.
Osi eh. Kabila.
Dia meka nyina ne se wo de ma me friend no nto nchen. Enti o provide mechanism no nyame adum CI91 na ye adwuma and esabre no eda so we adwuma nei o ko hwe regulation 23 clause I sub regulation 1 any sub regulation 2 na ko sub regulation 2 any 3 na o kire pefe kwan ye be fa so na obi a ne din wom na eni se ne din wom ne be yi ne din afi obi a ne ho nsem ewom na eni se ewom no ye be yi afi mu na no pay ya news item me dey send you. Court orders the EC to revert 1,000 fraudulent voter transfers.
That is Malaysia's out.
Malaysia's out. Me pese me kind nyina orchestrated by NDC at Malaysia. Court.
How do you explain that?
Yes, you transfer EC a transfer nipa bi empem ama wo mo call Malaysia out. Apem. Omo call Malaysia out. Kwanya ye fa so ye transfer no etiamra enti de ogina mu ewo ehon mo Malaysia South ewo amanyuku a friend MPPD mu o de call asenibia o de nyina so mra nyina so from C no aye use the aye transfers ni ade no what they call eko di adanse kire say edin ya ye de aba sa register no mu ho no amfa kwan pa so court agi atum abo say ye wo bibi sa na wo sa adanse na ade na wo fa sa kwan no so. This is my question. Because Electoral Commission I am raba.
Okay, Kabila, mame bisa we na yemfa nkomo no mra wi ano pay. Election matters you na onimu ye. Se ko ba se edin ko register se SSL eko e na akwa na se eni se wo ho e na e wo ho no. Kwan be na mra na se yemfa so enyi se edin no.
Na me kan exhibition of voter register. Mame kan or say sub-regulation 20, regulation 23, sub-regulation 1. No. The commission shall cause the provisional register of voters of each polling station to be displayed for public inspection at the registration center. So they did canon. Say Dina Yatrono, as I say, you did 2 dra, MOBA Koshe, but be a true Dino. Now, yes, I register exhibition now, or say, during the exhibition period, any registered voter may inspect the provisional register of voters to ascertain that the particulars on that voter's identification card are the same as the particulars contained in the provisional register of voters, and in case of any discrepancy, request the exhibition officer to make the necessary corrections. Enti sanfon so bi wo mimi din ho a meme ye SMS de no na me san so call kintampo na nyame adom me kohwe ye ni nyina esi pai de ye de ma me wo SMS no so ene me call kintampo SDA school mo no e kohwe ye no na ni nyina ye pepepe enti meme de clean but say me call ye nanka information na e wo ho no mi fi amadi say me yo be man na yakotro say bia me yo ba nke betene ni nyina ana say me din ya spelliati ni nyina nke be siesie na nya no nko a or say any person whose application for registration during the registration period was accepted but whose name and other particulars do not appear in the provisional register of voters may make a claim as set out in form 6 of the schedule for the name and the particulars of that person to be entered into the provisional register. Okay. Enti, yes, you be diaira. Yes, I transfer illegal. Ni na during provisional exhibition register. Ye be hu. Enti ye hu a, kwan na da hon mo a, ye betimi afa so asie sa de no. Na ya.
Doc,
asamba ko a edi nya pa ne se ye nyina ya gi atum se Ipac. And a platform of political parties monko kamasem. No be say Ipac no menko kamasem. Nambo meko kana outside Ipac. Na oma woni omko kana outside Ipac no. One wo to me say on be hye easier na. Kadna we na meka dia wie. Abato wiamu. Ebetimi asi. Ebia asi pan. Rebecca Doty Assem 1997 to 2001 Parliament.
How?
Court edged to Muse Mfonso bi koso. Supreme Court petition 2012 deno. Supreme Court edged to Muse Mfonso bi koso. Na mom na nya mfomso anase enim sunsanso a ebetumi adane aba no. 2021 de Supreme Court eka say adanse bi kura ama enti asema amode bae no se bi eye moguo enti e boguye de America kwasi ni se mfomso betumi aba na mom bria ye wo mu nei abefo kwan a wo na ya kese wo ni unu apani kwa me sefa kan motena fidie so ye decision time abra isi ye ne de no ebe ye din pa se obi be wia bam na obekọ na ye nche no 2020 abaye to ye na ye wo 38,622 polling centers. Mihwehwe mu Electoral Commission chair say afi we abaye beto no polling centers no be about 40,000. Polling center be no man nipa won be 800. Enti emo be say no miensa no 9 na ye nyina yakwakoto aba. Na me yadomo a me kwakoto boko. So that here obi bia ogidi so obekwa koto no also
about number 1.
Oh no, your vote is
Kabila, see what you have caused this morning. Friends of Kabila Kintampo Foku will be demonstrating and filing a suit against you, Nanaya Okese the Cardinal, for laughing at the book of life of our CEO, Dr. James Kwabena Bonfe Jr. It is either you withdraw and apologize to our boss, or we will hit the street on Friday and follow that action with a lawsuit against you.
Kajre Foko was the cardinal and the general are one. And it is not possible, say 38,622 polling centers. Mami G men's a better than Kaya. Now remote control the Ebekoso. And not possible. 2.
That's a fantasy.
2. Obia na nya brese obepre aba anase opre to me e wa batru mu no obenya na musini e wa 38,622 na mposa wa anya na musini a obepe kwan bi obefa so a obenya ensem a ekoso ho na sabi adanse a ekoso ho na ya twe agu mframamu eye den na bedru kan a ebetumi asesa ma na yeye nyame dom so Ghana enyo manya yate ye ho afiri amanya hodo ho enti ye beto aba bia ye wo EU observer mission a wo mo ba ye wo kodio a wo mo edi djuma wo Ghana ha ye wo other embassies a wo mo di djuma wo ha o mo nyina wo mo ani di akire ena mo da ubofo mo ankasa so de mo ye wo ha enti ebe ye din aye hu aye nwanwa se obi betran kan ha na presidential elections are you want one constituency because I want mono constituencies ni na than a polling center so
with returning officer back.
The returning officer is one, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. Na die ye to work in Tampo as primary school ho eba bedroom cry no adane mi ni se betimi aba sa enti mesre se abato e ya botre djuma usiesie ohu yi a ubehu de ekoso bia na fe so se bibi koso na anko yi a enam se wo dance enti ibetumi atwe asesa aba bibi akoso yi yensom eni nipa na de twato ayi asem bia me kan
de twato ya chewu mati de twato ngwa be
embre na kan ade bia Dr. Potofi ne kan yenye me
Kofi Potofi
pacho ane Dr. Kofi Potofi NDC cautioned stakeholders against undermining the democratic process. He was worried about what he called hiring of individuals, quote, to write on walls in the metropolis, in quote, no validation, no vote. Okay, now. He said it was dangerous and should violence erupt, it could consume anyone, including the perpetrators.
Better say,
but Nanaya,
Uncle,
I can't watch him.
One and you were guessing, what's it?
Where's
Uncle, me
Eyima, my announcement, Kaka, Mazima, Minyanum, Afrafa, Ofi Nyano, Okapim Kafu Zizi, or commander. Only there, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we would there premix, a problem. Ama Afarofo political party bia o win elections bia oba no will form landing beach committees na it is like one ban no power say mo opia no obey both NDC and MPP na Bawumia opedo upgrade your fishing our style of fishing vis-a-vis premix into or the solar outboard motor. Me and my one pano. Me say one next month. Say Mami Hawa Kumsin and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Nangasa or the outboard motor si bar. Womi yinya butendi yentendi ye. O send solar panel and top premix bio da. Wa upon gray na may ebokopu enya na ma na mbota nti wosom to them owura Kabila kain wonso monyi pa nso opeyin oni number 1 original ma MPP kun munga MPP fun won na mo Dr. Bawumia number 1 ono odiba yen pa na wo men engine tum
according to Bawumia's friend and his spokesperson on Kokrokoo, Alote Jacobs. Uncle Bernard Alote Jacobs. Manyan intese see as a free tema eba across side of the motorway. Is it traffic at chia me free anopa. You started discussion obi odi bra me kire say Kwame na start ya okasa na odi traffic no onyem pie. A free tema eba Accra, that side of the motorway. Is it traffic na chia. Ghana Highway Authority. Meseremo se moye hu bibi na ebeye yie dia ene na moadawro mo monhwe na monye emfa emayen. Na Dr. Kabila ne Ankalote.
Yes.
Ansa na moboko no. Message be free friend is saying coded location aba.
Mi bombe.
Mangasa ebombe. Me see coded location.
Okwekwa.
Ono le yedi ya.
Onwa.
Okwekwa.
I salute Kabila on the Ipac matters from the coded location.
Kaja he will hear from us very soon.
Uncle Koku, ya feel papa enti mpacho. Okay.
Good bra one more time.
Mr. Wo Ghana Highway Authority, ese traffic na ewo motorway enya agro. Omo keka se enya agro. Enti se bibi na esi wo ho a yesremo monhwe na monye ho adwuma emfa emayen.
But for police for no so won ko hobi.
Yera, se kra MTTD ho na ye MTTD commander. Miampa ni police say ada me review. Anyway, pacho MTTD commander yesrewa wada Roma. Ma squad no nko no nkonko hwa de kro no emfa emayen. Yesremo anye sa e de asem ebeba. Mame in Okre, Mate medase. Se Obama medase pa.
Gachar.
Oze.
Se Obama.
Oh.
He's a nice guy.
Oh. Reverend Father Patrick John Tendana anope Father me mawachi o minim se ohun ye pa yesi a free Tantra Hills under bridge no urban new plan highway no so traffic achia kwa kusi Taifa Junction so far highway na wo ba Accra no so achia enti mo amu free nsawam ne ade ba no pacho mo nyusu ye kan say service lane no eno na ebeboa. Okay. Yes, motorway traffic no car bi a also tomatoes na asayesi kwan so eno na create sa problem no madaro ma monhwe na muntu emayen motorway dia no so oze
foko no money abro so fa
foko bajo I surrender.
Oze my apology today
foko I surrender mpamucho mpacho meche wala nyi
yes
ya na mkofa ba mpacho fokofo matwe asan misremo mo fa cheme. Okay, Rachel say it's a truck loaded with tomatoes which is broken down around the toll booth area, so it has turned that route into one lane. Yesremo monhwe na monye emfa emayen. Okay, are the Democratic Hub people demonstrating for the traffic to build up and say the Uncle Sampine also so there no. Okay, so I say MTTD is a commander near COP Doku on the Director General MTTD COP and menchao menyante on council say ehon wakwa akoshe. Yes sir.
2009
Kabila mapon
yakoye demonstration bi that you mean for we ntwem Ankalote and me kai pass sabre no na deputy IGP on na ye Greater Accra.
Go on.
Me di animu no yakotena se I agree on route.
Christian teta yuhunu.
And ye ko drew ministry but we are not taxi rank no. Ya ye nua ba ko. O si obrichi a route na police for no dia maye no. Na create problem. Na me so ni muma ave you no jira che o say Kabila now I know you are a leader. Now me say if you dare me I'll deal with you.
Look Kabila mama nkancho na
you manage the people you are going on demonstration with you have problems.
Na no ya ye call fix Ghana football demonstration. Many Greater Accra Regional Police Command nya issues because the night before the demonstration, yene ni nyina tenase, e mo no a kire say, okay, yemfa ha, yemrichi bibia o, baby ono a ka say yemfa no. Ye kona yeduru ha wase na adwuna sesa o me enko. And it was a challenge for me. Yes. How I managed to control the crowd. It was difficult. Yes. But we had to for the sake of security.
Yeah.
And
if you want to put people
that
on
is
the
an
street,
exhibition of
when
leadership.
you want to put people on the street, you have to be careful.
Greater Accra Regional Commander. COP and this COP but me know still you're unfinished fight. Baby, I make sure be other fight unfinished. You better start to us, Commander. You are lying. I was from another guess which I from the cardinal. We tell my Ghana's morning voice, the chairman Jina Kwame Sefaka, we had much and I bet was so Kofi Conversion is up next.
Go back mobile to make me say, oh yeah. Echo back mobile to make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Oh yeah, download it. You go enjoy it. In my ramen chain. In my ramen chain. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even just tights with the Apple.